Alright, and we'll start with Too High to Die as usual. There we go. Hello, hello, welcome. We're doing some Cheeseblock tonight. Hopefully we get a few more people watching. Hey Catsmith, welcome. Oh, sorry. Ah, you scared me. Welcome Catsmith, good to see you. So we got Catsmith on Twitch. We'll see if we get anyone on YouTube. We'll get started after the next song. So this is Too High to Die, of course, by Apollo Music. And next up we'll have Puddle. Hey, Corrupted Cookies, good to see you. Alright. It's going well. Done a bit of prep on this stream by figuring out what I was going to do and how I can progress on the quest lines, because I haven't progressed on the quest lines for a while. And you're also on Twitch. Excellent. Good to see. Thanks, Corrupted Cookie. Corrupted Cookies on YouTube and Corrupted Cookie on Twitch. Good to see you on both. Alrighty. So we'll let Puddle play through. And what I might do, I think it's night time in the game, so I might just quickly sleep. And that way, when we come into the game, we're not in the night. Alrighty. More views for the homie. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, if I can get an average of 3 viewers on Twitch, I'll actually qualify for affiliate. So that'd be nice, because I've already got 59 followers on Twitch. So if we can get the average views on Twitch up, that'd be really cool. Need to get it up to 3, which is harder than it seems. So there needs to be enough people watching at once that it stays on 3. I do got that. I'm sure I can do it. We're pretty close to 500 subs on YouTube as well. 455 last time I checked. So not far off that little milestone as well, which would be great to meet. Alright, so we're listening to Puddle at the moment. We're about halfway through. And we'll head into the Nether shortly. So it's good that we grabbed the magma last time, the bucket of magma, molten magma, because that is actually exactly what we need this time around. I'll show you what I mean when we get into the game. Can you ask something a little unhinged? Well, can I something a little unhinged? It depends what it is. Alrighty. Nearly done with the music. So the music I use in my streams, if you didn't already know, is by Apollo Music. Go check out their stuff. Alright. Let's head into the game so you can see what's going on. Alright, we'll stop the music there and we'll get straight back into the game. Oh! Sorry! Sorry, villager. That was completely unintentional. Start my stream at punching villagers. That's going to do great things for my views. Something about my voice also meant to be a compliment. It's a good thing. Sure. Tell me the thing you want to tell me. Alright. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to find that bucket of magma. And we're going to get a little bit of this netherrack. And we're going to make sure we've got some tools as well. Well, this is soothing and kind of relaxing. Thanks, I appreciate that. Alright, so we'll put our bucket of magma into here. And we're going to get some red mushrooms. Because I forgot, we can turn those directly into the crimson mushrooms. Crimson fungus. With the aid of magma. Like so. Alright. And that means, once we have that, we can make netherrack. Oh, sorry, not netherrack. We can make netherrack into crimson nylium. Yeah, I am left-handed. I actually play with the mouse in my right hand, but I like to have my avatar left-handed because it feels weird to me to have my avatar doing things with my left hand, with my right hand instead of my left hand. So yeah, I'm a lefty in real life, and it makes more sense to me to be left-handed in game. I also work in IT, so I just learnt to use computers the way that they were set up on most desks. So I basically learnt to use a computer right-handed, as people would call it. But to me, it kind of makes sense that I've got the right hand for the movement and the left hand for the doing things. Alright, so we're going to grab from in here. What are we going to grab? We're going to grab some tools. So we need some more tools, because I don't have any at the moment. We're going to firstly get ourselves another pick head. And another axe head. And then we're going to make some more of those. I don't mind the yelling if you're just excited about me being left-handed. That's okay. You're allowed to be excited about that. I'm pretty excited about it. Alright. And let's pop those back in and we'll make some more parts. So we will grab some... what do we grab? We'll grab some bones and we'll make some bone handles. We'll make them similar to the tools that we lost. Alright, we've got another villager in the background there, I can hear. Looks like we've got enough to make another blaze spawn egg as well. So let's just grab another blaze spawn egg for when we get the access to chopping back. Back into the XP cheese shop. Look at that, exactly enough for blaze spawn egg. So we'll submit that, grab another blaze spawn egg so that when we get our cleaving sword back, or when we make a new one, we have 3 blazes we can spawn in there. Looking good. Okay, and we got 3 creeper heads there. We got 8 there, so we need 1 more creeper head to make 3 glass, because we're going to need some more glass for bottles, potions. But for the moment, we might just leave 3 of them there. Put these 8 in here and turn them into glass. And we can get ourselves a bucket of milk there as well. Okay. Put these 3 back. And there's bones was the thing we're going to grab. We'll grab some bones, because we're going to need bone meal anyway. Alrighty. Ah, that's alright, Catsmith. If Raph doesn't have a left-handed thing, I'll survive. Alright, so we got a bunch of bone meal. So I'll just demonstrate what we're going to do, and we'll go do it in the nether, like in the thumbnail. First we'll grab some of this scorched stone, make ourselves a little platform here. Yep, did it too high, that's okay, we'll just mine that one out in a little bit. Did this on my test world just to see how it would look, and I was pretty happy with the results, so just gonna bring that out to here, and then we'll go a bit wider. We'll go to 5 wide if we've got enough, 4 if we don't. Aha. So we'll make that pickaxe. Give ourselves some bone handles. And we'll use some wood for the other one. Yeah, we'll just get some oak planks, I think. Whatever wood we've got. Now we've also got the chickens, so we could make the feather falling, but I realised it's 40 feathers per level of feather falling. So we might want to have a backup plan for that one. Alright, now we just need 1 binding for the axe. So we'll make it out of the oak that we've already got there. And then we'll assemble the tool. There serves a hand axe. I'll take this netherrack. And we'll apply one of those to it. And look at that, we've got some crimson nylium. If we then use some bone meal on that, we can get ourselves some crimson fungus. And from that we can get the Nether Wart blocks. Of course, the Nether Wart means we can make lots of yep. I did put the heads in here, I thought. Yeah, I've got glass. So I get 2 blocks of glass from that, and I'll make some sand to make another block of glass. Now, of course, this gives us access to crimson, but we're still in the overworld. That's fine. Now we're going to head up to the top there and get some of that Nether Wart, some of those Nether Wart blocks. Oh, yes, so I did. I put the bucket of milk in there, not the heads. Don't know what I was thinking. Thank you for that. I'll pop the heads in here and grab that bucket of milk. And there we go. We'll need some redstone later, but for the moment we'll be okay. I'm going to recycle. We'll put these back later, but for the moment I'm going to grab one of these, because we're going to need it. But first we need to go and get some wood. Well, I got some wood. Let's make some crimson planks there, and look at that, we got top of a crimson tree here. Probably make a hoe as well, but for the moment we just want to get the Nether Wart blocks. Alright, so we've got a couple of those. Perfect. We'll go down and pick those up from the bottom. we'll just use some of this to make the binding. Some of this crimson planks. I'll leave those there, and we'll just make the pickaxe as well. Alright, I may as well sleep. Okay. And grab some bits and pieces from down here. Alright. Obviously we need to get the rest of that later, but the main thing is we've got access to some Nether Wart. Now it's Nether Wart blocks, but because it's modded, we do have the option with that, if we pick this up, once we've got our pickaxe, there we go. With our pickaxe we'll take this, and we'll take this, and we'll make ourselves compacting storage, basically. Ah, I forgot, made an extra one. That's alright, we'll just cut some more down. So we actually need the planks to make the storage drawers. So we'll head down and we'll use planks to come back up and get the rest of that. Obviously we've got the other wood types as well. I'm just going to use the crimson for the moment. And of course from that small amount of crimson nylium, we can make as much as we want with bone meal just through the vanilla mechanic. Alright, and there we go. So if we fill her up with that. Alrighty. That'll do us nicely. And if we grab ourselves some sort of hoe-like tool, we can grab the rest of that. Rest of the Nether Wart blocks. But right now, we want to make the compacting drawer so we can actually get the netherrack from these. Nether Wart. I keep saying netherrack. We can get the Nether Wart from the Nether Wart blocks. So, to do that, we need some drawers. In the drawers, and let's go for a second lot of crimson drawers, which is a 2x2. How does that one work again? I think it's like that. Let's have a look at the recipes. Ah, 1x2. Alright. In fact, it only needs to be a 1x1, so we'll just do another one there. And we need some stone. Don't have our silk touch, so we have to... Not that we're making stone anyway, we're only making cobblestone. That'll be enough. And the reason, of course, for netherrack is so that we can make potions other than the weakness potions and variants thereof. So we'll pop that in here. And we'll get ourselves some more sticks. And one more. That'll be more than enough. Pop those in there. Okay. Now, so we've got some stone hiding somewhere already, which we don't. That's all good. That's 4. We need 6. Nearly there. Alrighty, if you haven't already and you're watching on YouTube, if you can like the stream, we'll get some more traffic that way. But yeah, if you're watching on Twitch and you're happy there, that's fine as well. Oh, we missed one stone. Let's go back and get that one. Alright, and we'll make the compacting drawers. So we just want a 2-tier one, that's enough. And then from that, we can place Nether Wart blocks into it, and we can get Nether Wart back. So we don't actually have to find the right room in the Nether Fortress to get the Nether Wart. There we go. Alright, so we need the bottles now so we can make awkward potions. But we also have splash potions of weakness. And I saw over there we had, from memory, we had a villager over here. Yep, we do. Let's see about getting some gold armor and make another gold apple. Yeah, there we go. We've got a gold chest plate. That might actually be enough. It's in pretty bad nick, but that's fine. We'll melt that one down. We've got 2 ingots of... Oh, we've got 1 nugget of gold at the moment, but that'll get us at least 1 more. Should probably make the platform a little bigger here as well. Feels a bit safer. We'll make it bigger. We're not going to get creeper heads without cleaving, so we're going to have to get some of our gear back or make some replacement gear. But we can get sand. We just need to make a new make or go and collect a new. There. Make a new or go and collect our pickads. So we can get sand from the red sand from the Red Leicester cheese. While we're here, we may as well check if we've got any sand floating around. Doesn't look like we do. We do have some redstone though. The other reason for these compacting drawers is so that we can change things without having to craft them as well. The other thing we wanted was some more blaze rods. So, well, 1 more blaze rod. So if we pop that in here, we'll get enough blazing blood to make another bucket. And then we've got a rod cast, and we can make another blaze rod. How'd we go with gold there? We ended up with 4 nuggets from that 1 piece of armor. That's pretty good. Hopefully we can get some more armor from this guy. Maybe not. Ah, we got some pants. Let's go put the pants in the smelter as well. Might get a bit more from those. So we'll move the rod cast first, and we'll put the ingot cast back. How are we doing? Nearly melted down. So we've got to 2 ingots, 8 nuggets. That's much better. Alright. Looks like we've got a bit of a gold farm happening here. No more gold there yet. Worth a try though. Creepers won't drop gold, but they will drop heads eventually. For the moment, we will get rid of these guys. Not seeing any more armor yet. All good. 21 nuggets from the pants. Yeah, but unfortunately, because they're damaged, we only got... oh no, we did. We got... yeah, 21 probably. Let's get a couple more ingots from that. And let's see what we got at the moment already. No more nuggets in here. What about in this one? No more nuggets, but we do have a pickaxe again. So we can get some more nuggets this way. We don't have silk touch, but that's fine. We'll just get what we can. We got 3 nuggets already. There you go, now another 9 nuggets, so I reckon one more. And then pick up whatever's around, we might have some more nuggets in that as well. There we go, got at least one more, and there's some more here. And some more here. Looking good, we'll pick up the rest of that stuff later. In a moment we'll drop off... We've only put 1 Ecco ball in there. Looks like we did... Oh, we can only put 1 at a time. Well, that's fine. Need another bucket for that. We'll put the milk bucket away. We already have a milk bucket. Alright, let's drink some milk. Doesn't do anything for our health, but that's fine. So we can just pop this straight in here. And just grab that blazing blood right off the top. So if we pop that in here and then put this down, we can get another blaze rod. And in fact, it looks like it's 100 per blaze rod, so that's pretty good. A bunch more blaze rods. We don't actually need the blazes, but we do need the blaze head for the quest progression. Alright, so where did that go? I think we've just dropped it on the ground. Okay, so blaze rods in here so we know where they are when we're looking for them. We'll keep them in the nether stuff chest. And then we'll put this one back in here. And we've got 13 nuggets on us. And we got 8 nuggets left there, so let's pop that one in. And then 3 more. We'll craft the rest. Alright, how many have we got now? We've got 3, and then that'll give us another 1 ingot, so that gives us 4. We're halfway there to another. Halfway there to another golden apple. So another 36 nuggets worth. Let's pick up this lot. that's a gust here as well. Is that got a gust here fragment? That is... Oh no, it's a nether star fragment. That's even better. We're going to need those. Scorched stone. Alright, so let's get a bit more progress on the quests by making the 3-tier compacting chest as well. Compacting... yeah, nether star shard. Perfect. We're going to need those. Compacting drawers, not compacting chest. I knew what I meant. Okay. So, scorched bricks and scorched stone. Okay. Anything else we got? Lots of. We can put this away and that one away. And then the quartz. Alright, we'll sleep again. Lots of eggs. Still got a bit of netherrack left. Good, we'll need that shortly. Ah, could be more gold. Yep, there's at least a pair of boots. Alright. Well, what we could do here is we could trade in the pair of boots we're wearing. And get 4 ingots out of that. Or at least close to it. Should have 4 ingots left when we come back to it. Hopefully that'll be another 4 ingots of gold there. Look at that, 4 ingots, 3 nuggets. Perfect. So we'll get ourselves another villager. Might look at getting a librarian this time if we can. I think we've got the leather. I'm sure we've got the sugarcane, so if not, we can always take on some hoglins. Yeah, we'll have to head back to the nether and take on some hoglins, I think. We've only got 2 rabbit hides. And we'll get that other compacting drawer that we need as well. So let's do... chest. Actually, it's a... we don't need another chest, we just need another piston. We need 2 pistons this time. So grab those 2 that we've already got. This one here. And this one here. We'll replace those later. And what stone do we need for that? How much stone do we need for that? So 3-tier was 5 stone. Alright. 5 stone it is. Hi Taco Axolotl. Love the username. Got a few viewers on Twitch, but you're the only one on YouTube at the moment that I can see, so thank you for stopping by. Doing a bit of resource gathering. I'm just going to get through at first first, like, I want to say achievement, but first quest in a while that we'll actually have finished. So we got a few things we're looking at doing. We've got to go get our stuff from the Nether. But in the meantime, we also need to complete this one here, the compacting drawers quest. And we haven't got a block of redstone yet either, so we may as well do that one. So we can make some more progress on the quest, because we haven't done any quest progression in a while. So yeah, this is a mod pack called Cheeseblock, which started off as a Skyblock world with just a 5x5x5 cube of cheese from Tinker's Construct. And there's compressed cheese and a dense cheese and compacted cheese or something along those lines. And then you can get various other types of cheese from there. So cheese block, from that we can make dense cheese blocks and compact cheese blocks. There we go. And also cheese. And various different cheese tools. And that was how we progressed from the block of cheese that we were on to the world that you see now. So still not a very big world. Got ourselves a mob farm. We got ourselves a way into the Nether. And that's pretty much as far as we got. So, working on that. Why does Cheeseblock even exist? Because Dan Robs thought it was funny, and I watched him play his mod pack that he'd made, and I thought that looks like a lot of fun, and I gave it a go. So, cheese is what you get from milk in Tinker's Construct if you leave it in one of these basins. Do we have one out at the moment? I've got one over here, I think. Yeah, if you leave it in one of these casting basins, you get cheese eventually. But there are quicker ways to get cheese in this mod pack. Also, cheese means you've got lots and lots of food. So that's grilled cheese. I think grilled cheese might have been the one we actually got sand from. Let's give it a quick test. We need to pick ads though. We'll do that in a sec. We'll turn those back into food for the moment. Why does it exist? Why not would be a better answer. Why didn't it exist beforehand? I'll leave 12 cheese so I can still make a block out of it. Or even number of blocks out of it. And I may as well eat one of these chili cheeses as well. And let's go find ourselves an apple. So the chili cheese gives you fire resistance for 30 seconds. But it's not as effective as a potion because it doesn't last as long. We don't have any apples here, so let's cut this tree down up here. Can we get another apple? No, it's actually the fire res one is from burning the red Leicester cheese, which is the one that gives you the sand, red sand. But yes, you've been paying attention, Catsmith. Good to see. Alright, so we didn't get any apples from that one. It's like we maybe didn't get any saplings as well. It's a bit of a shame. Let's look for saplings in this chest again. We have plenty of oak saplings, so we'll just plant another one. We've got plenty of bone meal, so we can just rinse and repeat until we do get an apple. Nope. Didn't lose that blue flower, did we? Oh, nearly. Alright, let's replace that. Okay. You have a ton of questions, all of which have been answered yet not been answered. Okay. Why I'm playing Cheeseblock. I like cheese, and it was there. If that's one of your questions. Still want to get that apple. Didn't get an apple this time. Oh, there's one. Spoke too soon. Okay. So let's throw some ladders there. And we'll put the rotten flesh away in a sec. It's a bone meal as well. Let's go grab that apple. Make ourselves that golden apple and go heal another villager. Or cure another villager, I should say. Alright. So to answer how long it's taken me to get to this point in this world, at least 30 hours of gameplay, because this is the 15th stream, and some of the streams have gone for more than 2 hours, so... Alright, now we've got a splash potion on us, we've got a golden apple, and we've got a skelly bro in there, and another one. A regular zombie. And another regular zombie. With a bow for some reason. This is why we have 2 trapdoors. Got XP cheese there as well, which we can use in the XP cheese shop. Alright, let's go for clearing out this lot first. And of course it's raining. Alright, we've got enough slabs. We don't have any slabs really. We do have enough planks though. We can use some planks to fill in the gap there. Let's break up, block off the mob farm for a bit. Alright, that'll take care of that. And then we can stop the mobs from coming down. And we can cure that villager. We'll just leave that one to heal. And we may as well clean up these guys. Oh, there's a creeper in there. Got some armor, nice. Have anything interesting dropped over here? No more armor, just bones and flesh. Need to attempt to touch grass again. Fair enough. Alright, I'll just pop this in the grindstone. Well, if that means you've got to head off, thank you for stopping by. But if you are going to hang around for a while, thank you for doing so as well. Right, so we've got glass here. Get another block of glass done. So we've got 2 blocks of glass. And let's get some of that red cheese happening. Do we have any more cheese in here? We've got mouldy cheese. Need to sleep and clean that up with a hammer. Yes, that just leads to more questions, I know. Alright. So, do we have a hammer at the moment? We do not. But that's fine, we can make one. Can't craft in our inventory though. Not there at least. Alright, can we make one of these out of just planks? We can make a knife. And then we need string and a knife to make the... and sticks to make the hammer, I think. A string and a knife and... the planks. Make the hammer. Because we got rid of our handy dandy feed the chickens while we're here. Because we got rid of our handy dandy little pistons that made everything a lot easier. They were close enough they actually bred, that's funny. Alright, so we got more chickens. Means time to grab another boat. We don't need projectile protection boots. Get rid of those. Go grab that boat. Make another one later. For the moment, we'll just use what we've got. The aim is to get to the point where we can go and retrieve some of our stuff. Alright. And we need some string. Alright, let's turn some of this bone meal into bone blocks. There's a bit of extra space, and we'll get these chickens into a boat. Oh, we only got one to get into a boat. Cool. That's easy then. Get you into a boat. And we'll just move that boat roughly over here. We'll go check on that villager. Need to improve your current sleeping setup that is currently halfway under your computer desk on the floor. That does sound like a thing you need to improve. How's our zombie going? Not quite done yet. Alright. Bring that villager over in a sec, and we'll finish the compacting item we're in the middle of doing. So, where were we? The double compactor. Oh, we're missing the iron. Okay. Grab the iron, we'll get that double compactor going. And I heard the zombie skewer as well. There's our 3-tier compacting drawers. And we've finally got another quest. Alright, so let's grab the reward for that one. And then we can make a drawer controller. We can also get a block of redstone because we haven't done one of those yet. That's 2 quests done this stream. Which is more than we've done in the last few. And let's see. Just need to get the blaze head. We get the draw controller and... oh, we've already got netherrack. Let's get some more netherrack. This might lead into some stuff we've already done, which means we've got some easy quest completion. Yes. So we need to do a warped fungus and nylium. The nylium we need the silk touch for. That is fine. I don't know whether it's create it or pick it up. Create. Okay. Well, that's easy. Now, if we get that create one just from spreading crimson nylium, I wonder. Yep. Awesome. And we'll pick up the warped fungus. There's the crimson fungus bar. So pick up the crimson fungus. Okay, now how do we make the warped fungus? We're back on track with getting quests done. Awesome. Okay, so it's molten ender and a brown mushroom. Easy. Alright, well that's some quest progression happening nicely. Let's have a look. Do we have a tank? We can put that in. I think we do. Now we can make a new one. How much is in there anyway? Oh, that's Ichor or Ica. Alright, well, if we put 700 millibuckets, put those in there, might get 200 more. Only do one at a time, that's fine. Alright. We need to get that out of there, but we can get the molten ender easily enough. So that's 100, and then another one there. We've got plenty of blazing blood there as well. 3 nuggets of gold. Okay. 2 cheese fondue, and we've got 7 nuggets of iron. Okay. Alright, let's get a tank. It's got chili cheese fondue in it. We'll just put that into the other one. I can grab that back later on, but we'll just empty this out and put it back in here. Gives us 900 millibuckets of blazing blood there, which we can just put back in as fuel. There we go. And just put that straight in as fuel. Like. Where are we? Do we not have a fuel tank on here? I thought we had a fuel tank on here. Oh, that's the fuel tank. Silly me. Okay. So that's our fuel back. Alright. Now if we take all of that ichor, 8 slime balls, or 2 buckets. Alright. Cool. And then we can put that in here and get more blazing blood. Rinse and repeat. Ichor, Echo, I'm never quite sure what to call it, but it gradually reduces the amount of Echo we've got, but it also produces blazing blood as a side product when we have it in a foundry. So we've got 2 slime balls and 2 drops, and we've got 400 millibuckets of blazing blood. So that's a pretty good amount. That gets us another bucket, basically, from those 2 if we then make another block. Alright, how many eggs have we got? We have got lots of eggs. Good. Alright, now we're going to make a hammer, so let's go back to the mod farm. And we'll grab that villager while we're here. Hello, nice to see you. just get these out of the way. Put them back once we're done. And we'll get ourselves a librarian in a moment. And we can get some traditional enchantments. Instead of the ones from Tinker's Construct that we have to build things to make. Alright. I'll head back to the Nether shortly. In fact, we don't even need leather to make the books. We've got the Tinker's Construct, so we can use the string that we've got to make some books as well as other things. So let's get this done. All the way around. There we go, one wooden mallet. We can use that on the mouldy cheese to turn it back into regular cheese. Could also have bought some cheese, but in fact, it's slime, not string, that we need for the book, but that's fine. We'll sort that out in a moment. So that's mouldy cheese. Place these like so. Copper noises, and then we get the cheese. It's not mouldy back again. With a bit of red and yellow dye, we can make orange dye. We can make the sand from the red Leicester cheese. So we just dye the cheese red, dye the cheese orange. It becomes red Leicester cheese. So look at that. We've got exactly the right amount there. Let's get a few more yellow flowers. Drop off some bones in there. In the bone box. Actually, we'll need the bone meal, so we'll leave those. We'll drop off the eggs. And the string, why not? And some skyroot planks. Okay, so. Got lots of poppies. Let's make sure we don't lose the poppies altogether by making an extra one. Luckily we have a mod that allows us to duplicate flowers bedrock style. There we go. And now we make that into 24. Orange dye, which is going to be way more than we need. Twice what we need, but that's fine. We'll get ourselves some more sand, and we'll get those bottles happening. So we need a pickaxe to make sure that turns into sand. So we're going to quickly head back to the Nether and see if we have one of those somewhere that's relatively accessible. While we're here, nah, we'll leave it alone. Okay, we'll head over this way, down to our little bloodshroom island. We'll see what we've got in the chest here. I don't particularly feel like heading all the way back to the fortress yet, but we have a few things saved over here. Unfortunately, we do not have a pickaxe here, though. We have lots of magma cream and some more string. And another apple. Handy. Let's take the apple back to the overworld. Alright, and I've got a timer going off I need to deal with. I'll be getting onto that once I get up here. It's just my timer to tell me that I'm halfway through my normal stream time. So gone for about an hour. Time to keep track of the timing. Yeah, just over an hour, and so that means I've got about another half a stream left, another hour to go. And we have managed to get another villager. We have not managed to get any equipment back. We have managed to get back on track with getting quests completed. So all good. We're getting there. We've got progress happening. Alright, so that apple can go in here. Egg can go with the other ones at the top. And we'll just make a new pickaxe. Doesn't take long. We'll grab some more bones. We'll make it the same style as the other ones. Yep, bones. Alright, so a bone handle. And yeah, crimson binding. And we'll grab some skyroot to use for the tool head itself. Oh, look at that. We've actually got all this stuff here. Had to already put them away. So we've got a spare pickaxe, I guess. So we actually had saved them in here rather than where I thought I'd left them. That's even better news. So we do have our Silk Touch pickaxe. And we also have another axe here. Which seems to have roughly the same stats. So it's good to have a spare if we do need to go looking for it. Okay. We don't have the red Leicester cheese yet, so let's do that part. Oh, we do? We don't have the pickads yet, that's right. We're going to look in here for skyroot, but we got distracted by the fact we had pools in there already. We'll check there before we made new ones. That's alright though. It's not like we have a shortage of skyroot. Plenty of saplings. Plenty of wood. So let's go with a adze head and a pick head. That should be the pick adze. Yep, in fact we didn't need the binding, but that's fine. Need the axe head, not the pick head. We already had a binding as well. Okay. No, it's a matic. We did need that. Why do we have 4 of those? Oh my goodness, we used all of our skyroot that we had on us. That is fine. We can fix that later. Okay, so we've got another pick adze. Means we can make some more sand. Which is quicker than using creeper heads. The creeper heads are just more fun. Alright. We could do some extra bottles, but for the moment we're just going to do 3. No, in fact we'll do 9. Just need the 1 to actually finish off the lots of bottles we've got at the moment. Or the set of bottles we're making at the moment. Hasn't cooled yet. Alright, bottles. And let's get some water in those. I'll put a few things away as well. Put away the seeds for the moment. Put the extra parts in the part chest. Leave those there. Okay. There we go. Start to make some regular potions. So I think we can do strength as well from the blaze rods. And have a look at what we can make from the potions. Okay, so healing is blistering melon. Leaping is the rabbit's foot. Phantom memory is slow falling. Poison, regen. Strength is a blaze powder, I thought so. So we get a strength potion happening. That'll be useful in getting well, surviving long enough to do things with the wither skeletons. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, we'll get these broken and start watching out for mobs. Hello, Nancy Carter. Welcome. Should have just enough to... Oh, that was not intentional. Let's put that one back. Yeah, let's stand back a bit. Put that slab back so that doesn't happen again. Just in time. Alright, now we're going to get the ones up the back here. Oh, again, mistake. That worked the way it was intended to. That's better. Oh, not that one. I want that sound. Okay. So we've opened up our mob farm again. Got an extra. Oh, we've got extra gold armor. Awesome. So yes, hi Nancy Carter. If you just joined us, this is a different type of skyblock. This is what's known as a cheese block world. Started off with a block of cheese that was 5x5 blocks. A sky block that was 5x5 blocks of cheese. And the cheese blocks were thanks to the fact that we've got... Oh, we're getting extra bits and pieces there. Alright, so... Oh, projectile projection too. Let's keep those boots. Alright. So it's not really a block of cheese anymore. We've progressed from there, but we've still got some cheese blocks to show where we came from. And we'll just get... that one back to regular cheese status. Okay. So, what have we got here? We've got prot 3, unbreaking 3, projectile prot 3, unbreaking 2. Golden boots with not much. Okay, so I think what we'll do, we'll throw the unenchanted gold boots in here. And we will... Okay, that's the enchanted ones. We'll throw the unenchanted boots we're wearing in there. Turn that into nuggets. And then we will unenchant that one. Pop that one in there as well. And we'll go with the helmet instead of the boots because the enchantments are better on that one. And then we'll unenchant that one. We'll melt that down as well. And what have we got in the way of gold now? 1 ingot. Nearly 2 ingots. Okay. And now we've got 2 ingots and 1 nugget. Alright, let's get the glass out. Might as well melt down the iron as well. Why not? Okay. If you're new around here, by the way, I'm trying to get to 500 subs, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you're on YouTube, that would be great. If you enjoy the content, of course. If you don't enjoy the content, then it's entirely up to you what you do with that. And even if you do enjoy, if you don't want to sub, a like would be lovely. Alright. I need to get a few books going and get this guy turned into a librarian. So we can get a few more enchantments without having to make the Tinker's version of the item that has the permanent enchantment, because the feather falling we want is going to be better better served by using feather falling from books. Alright, let's see, we need to melt down Eye of Ender as well, so we can get the other type of mushrooms, get some more quests happening. The warp fungus, that's the word I'm looking for. So, 2 mushrooms. Let's get some more mycelium. Now, where was that knife? We need another knife. Alright, another knife. Let's get as many mushrooms as we can. Alright, we have 2 red mushrooms left. And a bunch of... not much? Okay. What we had? Oh no, we did. We've got a bunch of brown mushrooms as well. Okay, we've got 11 brown mushrooms now. We'll go with 8. And we'll grab ourselves grab ourselves a ender pearl. And we'll just take care of some of these guys. Here's a knife, why not? Oh, thorns. Thorns again. Nasty. That thorns is going to be the end of us if we don't do something about it. Alright, let's get these things cooked. Make their little campfire up here. Could eat some cheese, but I don't feel like eating cheese at the moment. And we'll put the other red mushrooms away, so we've got a couple left. Alrighty. Molten ender. And it's one slime ball worth, which is a quarter of a bucket. Okay, so we get... How much do we get here? Just the one? To melt it down? One slime ball. Okay, cool. Well, that's easy then. We'll just pop it in here. Grab that empty tank. I'll put one mushroom down. That'll get us the warped fungus. Which, there we go, that's one of our tasks. We need another bit of netherrack. We only need the one, but we may as well create some more. Well, that's not as intended. Oh, broke it. That's okay. See if it works if we do it this way. What's going to win? Ah. Okay, well, that'll work for the moment. We'll just remine that. Maybe remine the rest of this. Keep some separation between them. Maybe we'll get... maybe we'll get more warped instead. Just want to spread it the old-fashioned way. There we go. That worked. So we have warped and crimson now. Perfect. And that means we've got another quest. Another XP cheese collected. So that's all of that for the moment. We need to draw a controller before we get another quest on this one. And recipe for that is going to be a diamond and some drawers and some stone and some redstone. Alright, we can do that. eat our chickens. And we'll have a strength potion down here we can grab. Yep. We'll grab ourselves some redstone to extend that with. And we can probably go take on some wither skeletons and lasers and such like. Ah, more iron. Lovely. And still more gold. Perfect. Alright, we need to figure out where we left our axe. But for the moment we can just hit him. There we go. Alright, let's put these back. We'll use a bone block here, they're semi-disposable. Got a lot of them, so why not? Alright. Sleep. And let's see. So the draw controller and the blaze skull are the things we need to get now. So we could just make another another cleaver, probably out of a better material, and maybe have luck on it again as well. Or we could try and retrieve the one that we've lost down in the Nether. I think we might go back to the Nether for a bit. We'll just drop off the iron there. And we'll just see about getting some emeralds from this guy. And some more armor. Oh, look at that, 3. Perfect. We get some more iron from you. We'll get 1, 2, 3 sets of leggings. Put 2 of them in here. Make ourselves a chest plate. And a pair of boots. We've got a pair of boots here already. I was thinking about putting the feather falling onto. Okay, now do we have a spare diamond? We have not quite enough for a diamond at the moment. Two blocks, 1 ingot, that's 19. Alright, so that's a chest plate. And there's a pair of boots. Yeah, that'll do us in terms of armour for the moment. We might grab another shield. And there's another block of iron if we wanted it. Okay. So with a strength potion, extended strength potions, pop that in there for now, and we'll get some more bottles and we'll make some extended fire resistance potions. Between those two, it should be okay to go back and get our stuff with some armor on. All right. So, one more Nether Wart in there. We got a bunch of blaze, magma cream, I should say. Bunch of magma cream. So we can make nether grout with that as well. Just with soul, soil, and gravel. We can make magma blocks. Don't really need any of that. We can make magma slime balls. Or make liquid magma basically. And we can use magma blocks for embellishment. Okay. We also make queen slime with molten gold and molten cobalt. That might be handy. So yeah, rather than relying on the chili cheese for the fire resistance, which only lasts 30 seconds, we get 8 minutes of fire resistance. Means we don't have to worry about topping up the fire resistance all the time. Alright, now the 3-tier compacting drawers are probably good to start using as well. So we can start making nuggets directly into blocks when we get enough. But we'll worry about that later. We'll just put this one down for now. And we may as well get ourselves some fire resistance and food in the one hit. Grab ourselves a fire resistance potion for later. Put the rest of these away. Put them in the chest near the nether. There we go. Now we're going to dump a lot of this stuff before we go back through, so... Red sand can go in there. Nethery stuff can go in here. Fuel tank can go back here. We'll grab some chili cheese fondue in it. Just to clear it out of the... just to clear it out of there. Put it back here. And we've got enough for three more bottles there. Perfect. Okay, now the eggs we'll get rid of. And we'll leave the colour there. We'll leave the weakness potion here. We'll go grab some more arrows. We'll put that away. We don't really need bone blocks at the moment. All the gunpowder. The bow, so you add more arrows. Nether Wart can go in the nether chest down the bottom. Nether Wart can go in here. In fact, Nether Wart can go back in there. Alright. Blaze powder can go in there. Block of iron can go away. Getting a lot of eggs, so we might have to start spamming chicken eggs in a little while. So we can get a bunch of feathers later on. Get some feather falling on our Tinker's Construct stuff. Alright. Let's turn some of this back into chili cheese blocks. Might as well turn the grilled cheese back into blocks as well. Okay. Now we needed, for that last controller, we needed needed a diamond, that's right. So we need some nuggets and things. Okay, so let's turn this one back into iron ingots. And we'll get our pistons back. Okay, that's more than enough for the pistons, so just need the wood. Let's make sure we've got an axe. We do now. That can go away. I'll cut down another tree. Alright. So I've got about half an hour to go in my normal stream time. Might go a little longer. I love that cheesy moon. We'll just drop off these saplings. I'll drop off as much stuff as possible. And a quick sleep. Gonna head out for now, no worries. Thanks for stopping by, Catsmith. It was good to have you in the stream. I got 2 redstone there, so that's probably just enough to make 2 pistons. Yep, and we'll grab 1 more redstone. Okay. And that should be enough to make 1 more piston, hopefully. Yep. Alright, so we get our pistons back where they belong. Not the direction we want, but that's fine. We'll sort that out in a sec. This one can go there, so that's good. This one can go there. And we'll grab a button in a sec. I'll just remine this one. And we're going to have something to put it on. Is that going to work, or is it going to need to be the other way around? That's going to need to be the other way around. Okay. That's fine, we'll just grab a bucket and pick this up in a sec. And we lost the piston. Of course we did. Okay. We'll just pick this up so we don't lose a piston again, and we'll make another piston. Alright, so that's 2. We need 2 more. Go on, 2 more. There we go. And we've got enough wood. Yep, cool. Another piston it is then. And we should just be able to put it... like so, yep. See its stone back. See its stone slab. And there we go, we've got a little cheese factory back again. Grab that button from in here. Where we left it. Off the XP cheese. And give these a quick whack. Not too fussed about the villager, we can get some more later. At the moment I just want to clean up the mobs. Grab that golden chest plate. And the redstone. Everything else can wait. Oh, grab the slabs and the wood. Right, chest plate can go in there. And we'll eat the last chicken, and we'll head into the nether again. We'll just drop off this lot. Not that one. And we forgot to get the... we forgot to get the arrows. Alright. Looking good. We'll drop off a couple more things here and then we'll go back to the nether. Seared stone can go away. Gravel can go over here. And wooden mallet. Chest. No, actually chest can stay with us. Stone slab. And go in here. to do us. Yeah, we won't bother with any planks. They're flammable. I'll grab some of the non-flammable planks in a moment. Yeah, the crimson ones are good. Okay. Back to the nether. See what we can retrieve. Also, we should make a crimson in the actual crimson as well. But for the moment, we're heading back to try and get our stuff. This is where all the magma stream came from. Oh, we had another stone slab there, that's where it came from. Okay. Now I'll drop off the cobblestone. And some chili cheese. Got to put our button away. That's alright. We'll just head over here. These guys are pretty harmless, at least for the bow. Alright, let's head down. So before we get too far, we'll take our fire resistance. We might... we haven't got any chili cheese. I was going to say we might just do some chili cheese, but that's alright. Yeah, thank you for your contribution there, spammy person, but you are not welcome on this channel. Thank you for chatting, but that's not the sort of chat we want. So, one moment. I'll just deal with that. It's going to be a case of they've done a... Yeah, they can be banned. Ban. There we go. They've been removed on Twitch itself. I'll just get rid of them on the restream chat. Just spam onto my own chat for a little bit. That gets them off the screen. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we can do about strength and fire resistance and get our stuff back. So fire res about now is probably a good idea. And strength. And we'll just get those bottles in one place and out of the way. Oh, we got one lot of stuff back. Takes a lot of stuff back. And that's the one where we need a lot more stuff. Okay. Let's just head up. Get as much of that back as we can. So that was our old gear. We want to drop off some of this stuff and come back. Unfortunately, the transfer items just swaps a bunch of stuff sometimes. Alrighty. Feel free to say hi if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. I just managed to get rid of some spam from the Twitch chat, so well, there's not much happening on the on-stream chat. On-stream chat. And if you're new here, feel free to follow or subscribe, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Depending on, that is. And we've got our cleaver back as well, so that's good. Might take on the blazers once we've dropped off some of this stuff. Oh, forgot we had bouncy. We got bouncy boots. Might switch for the golden boots. Alrighty. Okay. You're not fun. We could have just dropped stuff off back at the other chest, but I figured why not take some of this stuff back to the overworld where we want it. Like all of this scaffolding for starters. It's overkill for what we need. So put that scaffolding in there. And let's see. Amethyst and copper and all that sort of stuff. We'll drop those off. Chainmail boots can go in here. Oh, that's not the boots. Chainmail armor can go in there. Chainmail chestplate. Alright, what else do we want to drop off? We'll keep our iron sword as a spare. Drop that in there. Get rid of the chili cheese block. Drop those off. We've got our cleaver. Is that the one that had lucky as well? No, it's not. We didn't actually make a lucky one yet. We might not have made a lucky one yet on this world. Okay. We've got a cleaver anyway. And we've got a hoe again. We've got pickads. Various bows. Make that into power 2 and unbreaking. Let's do that. That clears up a lot of space. We'll drop off the shears because we won't need those for a while. Drop off the glass bottles. How long have we got left on our effects? We've got 2 minutes left on each of those. May as well grab another one of those potions each. Where'd the fire res go? Huh. Must have both the other fire res potions on us. Surely not. No, we can make more. It's a little disappointing if that's the case. I sworn I put them aside. Alright. Oh, I think I put them in the chest. That's right. Yeah, there we go. Fire res. Okay. Extra bows we don't need. We'll get rid of those. Press them into one. And drop off most of this stuff that we're not going to need yet in the nether. We'll take the arrows. Iron 1 maybe. And let's have a go with the cleaver at getting the any more heads. It's good. Alright, let's have a go at getting the blaze head with 3 blazes and a cleaver. Still no heads. Typical. Got blaze rods, but no blaze heads. Yeah. Alright. Wait. That was rude. Okay. Have a quick sleep. Alright, we might just take the potions and head over to get our stuff again. And if we have room left, then we can look at... we can look at getting... having a go at getting some blaze heads. We'll drop the gunpowder, and we'll also drop the wooden seared stone bucket in there. Drop the gunpowder back in here. Have some bread. And head back into the nether. Fire res and... fire res and strength potions on the hotbar ready to go. We won't need the flint and brick there, or the wooden hoe for the moment, or the sticks most likely, and we'll leave some torches in there. In fact, we'll take the 58 and we'll leave the stack. That looks like a good lot of stuff to be taking with us. Not too much, but not too little. Alright, let's head back over. So we're going to ignore the fortress. Or the bastion, I should say. Head back to the fortress. Probably need to make a better shortcut over that way as well, but we'll deal with that later. Okay, time for the fire res. May as well take the strength too. Okay, it looks like the okay, we've lost a little bit of stuff, but we can leave that there for now. We're going to switch to the lucky severing. And well, the skeleton got me, of course. And of course I didn't drop off any of the cleaver stuff. Typical. That's alright. We've got the extra resistance stuff to take with us. One more fire resistance, but I think we had another strength there somewhere as well. I think the strength potion got left. Probably on us. Yeah, that's alright. Okay, so... fire resistance at least. We didn't get back with our stuff yet again. This is typical of what happens on this stream. Okay, so what do we got? We got 5 ingots of gold. Okay then. One ingot of gold left. Okay, perfect. I'll just make some boots. And you're not selling us anything else yet, so I guess we'll go with the helmet. Just double check the... No. Down to the strength potion. That's fine, and we'll make some more potions next time in case we have to go back again. Magma cream. Actually, we want another one first. We want some of that. Aha, there's the strength potion. Cool. At least we can reliably get to our stuff now. Alrighty. Turn that into fire resistance and extend it. That is my limit for the stream. As usual, I've gone off to get my stuff and then immediately died. So I'm going to give myself an extra half hour. See if we can get my stuff back. And actually come back with it properly this time. Alright, that'll give us the fire res. Alright, now do I want to bother with extra armor? Let's just try going full tilt and seeing what we can get. speed potion would probably be a good idea as well now to think of it, but we'll worry about that next time if we have to go back again. Nothing really worth taking with us this time. Oh, maybe a bow, but we've got no arrows. Yeah, we'll just take the potions and be done with it. Less to lose that way. Hey! Yeah, with the skeletons there still. So I'll just do a leap onto that scaffolding and nearly die. Grab that stuff and get out of here as fast as we can. Which is not going to be very fast because okay. Okay, we have some blocks to get away with. Ah, got lots of blocks to get away with. Awesome. This means we can be attacked by them coming up, but it also means that we can get away a little better. If we have blocks to go up and down. This way we're not stuck always being in the same spot. And this stuff isn't going to burn, unlike the other stuff. Alright, we'll run away with what we've got. And we'll come back with more potions. Because if we get greedy, we're just not going to get back in. Not going to get back at all. Alright, that looks good. So, head back with that stuff, drop it off, and then come back again with more potions. Ah, we've got a chest. In fact, we could drop things off in the chest on the way. That's probably a good way to go. So yeah, we'll drop off all the stuff we don't actually need. Apart from maybe the chili cheese. Alright. Let's go back then. Grab a little bit of stuff and come back. Grab a little bit of stuff and come back. We'll just rinse and repeat. Yep. Well, hopefully we can at least get our corpse somewhere useful from here. With the, nope, doomed to fall. Okay. Oh well, worth a try. Means we landed on something. Hopefully it means we landed on the path on the way back. Okay. More fire resistance. Yeah, we'll just try going for a straight bolt across. Pick up as much stuff as we can. We've got our way down. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, maybe not. Need a second path around that guy. Ah! Or we could... Oh, they've spawned more, that's great. Let's look for the mushrooms that they hate. And bring a mushroom that they hate with us, maybe they'll run away. Put that in our hand, see what happens. Alright, we've got 3 on Twitch and we've got 1 on YouTube now. Feel free to say hi if you're on either platform. Let's see if this works for getting rid of them. Can I place it? Okay, not attacking me, but not letting me pass it either. Yeah, that's no good. Need a bow. At least need a bow. Alright, not working. Let's see what we can do. We'll go grab another bow then. Don't have another bow. We've got TNT, that's not much help. Scaffolding, I guess. Right, scaffold around them. Yep. Do not like thorns. Stop it, thorns. Why do you have to have thorns? Why are you not dead yet? Oh, I'm glad that was the last one that took it out. That would have taken us out if we hadn't got it. Alright, blaze rod, zombie head, creeper heads. Alright. Alright, we'll take some absolute basics then. Nothing particularly valuable. And we'll grab some arrows. Surely there's some arrows. Yep, there's some arrows. We'll see if those guys are gone yet. And we'll grab some chili cheese to eat. More arrows, great. Okay. A lot of arrows, and we'll drop off the rest of the chili cheese. Alright, we got rid of the little one. Gonna run out before we get rid of the big one, I think. Maybe not. Just enough. So I think we had some arrows left here. Let's find out. We do not have any arrows left. We do have a bow in better condition though. A couple of bows. Let's just put all those bows together. Why do I have a blaze? Oh, blaze rods from before. Okay. I'll leave that there. What have we got? We got better armor on us. Right. Let's move on then. Alright, what did we leave over here? We left something in this chest. Might be some arrows. Yep, some arrows. Some gold boots. So we've got some boots at least. Shield, and a much better bow. Perfect. And drop off that helmet. Grab this one instead. Oh, it's a different food as well. Let's grab some of those melon slices. It looks like we landed... Ah, we landed nearby. Cool. So we can get all that stuff. Ah, and of course, we get got by a wither skeleton straight away. The wither skeletons are going to be a problem. Need a way of stopping them without getting got. This is what usually happens. I end up in a death loop trying to get my stuff back. Okay, well let's get a boat for you. At least made some progress this time around. I think we lost the llama. Actually, lost the boat too. Look at it. Oh, I see what's happened. I lost the llama because it ended up in the overlapping with the smeltery. Alright, well, there's 6 ingots there. Huh? What happened there? Oh, we lost some stuff because of the water. I see. Somehow we lost a chute? That makes no sense. Oh, well, I've got plenty of bricks coming our way. Well, in theory we've got plenty of bricks. Can we turn those back into bricks? No. Huh. Interesting. So who did we lose? Looks like we lost... Oh, okay, you've skipped into there. Alright, well, we'll get this guy in a boat. Alright, let's go. Get this last guy. Hey, we got some pants. Cool. Grab those. Alright, so we need a pickaxe. Suppose if we can break one of those things without a pickaxe. Is the pickaxe going to work for that? Yeah, it'll work. Cool. I'll turn those back into bricks in a sec. Plenty of iron, I'm sure. Yeah, there's enough. Alright. We've got 3 left. Alright. Helmet. One more ingot of iron, apparently. Well, that's fine. Once we run out, we'll get one more. Once we run out of stone. Alright. Is this the chutes back? Or the faucets, I should say. Alright, so that's one more, which we'll save for later. In fact, we'll get a shield out of that, I guess. No, we've got a shield we can get to. We'll be okay. Alright. Drop off the faucets in there. Pickads here, and we'll just go straight back in with a another potion of fire resistance. Why not? And we'll take our spare sword. No hoglins in the way this time. I got a hoglin down there for some reason. That's annoying. Alright. Oh, we got pants already. We'll leave those ones on. We'll leave those. Yeah, we'll go with what we got. Yeah, I knew he'd die. I wonder why there's a hoglin down there. That's a horrible place for him. Alright. Let's go back down and see if we can get past that hoglin this time. I bet we can't, but it's worth a try. Alright. Hoglins still around, but not right in our path anymore. So maybe we can get past. If we're quick. Not if we click the wrong thing. Yes! Oh, we got past the Hoglin. So last go at getting our stuff back this round. I might actually spend some time between streams getting my stuff back next time. We got no arrows, so that's going to be useless. What do we got? We got a better helmet already, so just drop that stuff off then, so not carrying too much. And we'll get what we can back from our last corpse. And the one before that. And then we'll get out of here before we get destroyed. Okay, we got a few things, but nothing too useful. But we'll go drop this stuff off. We do have a bow. Keep the sword. Power 2 bow or power 1 unbreaking 3. Might be better going back with those combined, but we've got very little XP, I think. Yeah, no XP really. So I think we'll go in with the bow. Wait. We'll drop off some of the arrows. And we'll leave some blocks. But we'll leave that. We'll leave those. That one. And one of the bows. We'll leave the power 2 bow. And we'll eat some of this watermelon. Alright, we did well. So we got some of our stuff back. Alright. Up to 2.5 hours already. So I'm going to quickly do one more run for stuff. And we die, we die. If we succeed, we succeed. I'm going to watch out for the wither skeletons there. I see them. There are a bunch of wither skeletons. I'll maybe take them out with a bow. Okay, we've taken a bunch of stuff out. Let's see if we can get some of the stuff back from our corpse and then run back again. Alright, we get that one, that one, that one. Okay. Nope. Wither skeleton snuck up behind us. I heard it, but I just couldn't see it. It's not quick enough with the skeletons. Alright, we did rescue some of our stuff. I really wanted to get that cleaver. But I think we will give it one last go. Wait a second. Wait a second, we forgot to bring fire resistance. Got one last fire res potion. This will be our last run then. Last run back. We'll drop off that egg. Oh, okay. We won't drop off the egg, we'll throw it and get a chicken. We got to sort you out in terms of workstations, but for the moment, let's find some seeds to lure you into a boat. Follow. Follow, please. You're going to stay stuck in the chest, are you? Get you into a boat. Doesn't matter which one. You're in there with the villager? Perfect. Okay. Leave those seeds there. Why not throw another egg? Okay. Last fire resistance potion. Last go getting stuff. And then we'll definitely wrap it up. As long as there's no piglins along the way this time, no hoglins along the way this time, we should be fine. What we might do is run some of the stuff back from that other chest if we get anything this time around. Let's see. Okay, we've only got leather chest plates and leather tunics and leather pants. Let's go with that one. Won't be much use without. Oh, we do have a melee weapon. Alright. Let's give it a last go. What we really need is a tunnel. Enough mobs around, we hopefully shouldn't spawn any more wither skeletons if we're quick. Get out of here. Alright, we were quick enough that we managed to get some stuff. We got a cleaver. Awesome. Okay. It's an improvement. We got both the cleavers. Oh, awesome. So we got the lucky one as well, which means I think it's probably time for us to head back to the overworld and try and get that blaze head next time we've got that weapon back. We've got a spare shield, we've got XP cheese, we've got necrotic bones, lots of gold. Yeah, we'll bring some of this stuff back with us. Leave an iron chest plate. And a pair of iron leggings. There we go, there's some iron armor. And we got that pickaxe back as well. Alright, let's take this stuff further back. Five minutes of fire resistance left, so it might be worthwhile. Up. Run. Set straight up. I think we'll just go back to the overworld with our spoils before we lose too much health. I think we plan to do another run with some fire resistance and get the rest of the stuff back, and then just do not go there until we have much better gear. It's the withers that get us is the problem. Because we can get rid of the wither effect, but then we get rid of the fire resistance effect at the same time, which is really annoying. But we got some of our gear back, and specifically we got the cleavers back, which is really good. So maybe we can just get a bunch of XP cheese and keep getting blazes in the overworld, stuck in the mob farm until we actually get the head. Look at that, we've got plenty of XP cheese. Let's have one go at a blaze now. Back to the XP cheese shop. If this doesn't work, we'll just wrap up stream anyway. Let's make sure we get the lucky one. Yep. Still no heads. Yeah, still no blaze head. Oh well, we tried. Getting heads for everything else, just not the blaze heads. Just could get past that blaze head requirement. We'd be making a lot more progress on quests. Alright, we're just going to combine a couple of things, and then get these we can do that without XP, just by doing it in here. And we'll do the same with the leggings. If we get a full set of leggings, then great. If we don't, then close enough. Hopefully we have enough to get another... enough to get another set of gold. Or... we'll leave those ones. So how much gold do we get? 2 ingots, 7 ingots, 1 block. Nice. Well, we'll take the gold block. And we've got another golden apple there. Perfect. So we can cure one more villager, but we won't do that today. Unless we've already got one trap. If we've already got one trap, then we'll do it. If we don't have one trap, we won't bother. Nope, no villager trapped. Okay. Searing, severing. So how do we get more severing? That's really what we need, is we need a high level severing. Let's check the encyclopedia for that one. Severing. Okay, so tools, sword, cleaver, severing 2. Now, is there another way to get severing at all? Let's have a look. Severing modifier. Necrotic bones, which we've got some of. Lightning rod and TNT. Ah! Severing 1. Max level 3. Alright, so we could get severing 3 perhaps. We need those necrotic bones, so we'll have to remember that next time. Alright. We have a potential way forward. Get severing 3 and try again. Alright, well I'm going to leave it there. That's been a good stream. Thank you all for watching. And I will say... What the heck was that? Okay, I will jump into my outro screen in a moment. I'll get some music going. Let my outro music and go into my outro screen. There we go. I'll say thank you very much for watching. I'll say thank you to my patrons, Catsmith, The Fantastic Soap, and Oni Arrow. And I'll see you in the next stream. Now, my next stream is likely to be on the weekend, and it's usually planned for the weekend, and it's likely to be a Skyflat stream, which is Superflat and Skyblock if they met and created offspring. Basically, it's floating villages with a few other structures, and basically in the void. So, got an SMP server that I've been running for a while that got a few players on, and I'll be streaming on that one on the weekend. That'll be during the day my time rather than the evening, rather than at night my time. So I know it's probably early morning for most of you, early part of the day. This will be more in the evening for those of you in the Northern Hemisphere. Anyway, that'll be it for me for this one. Now I also have some other content coming out soon. I'll have a Terrainus Superflat Hardcore video coming out soon, which is basically same sort of thing as the Skyflat server, except done as a data pack, so you can create a world without having to muck around with custom Superflat worlds. So the way I created the Skyflat world was a layer of sand, a couple of layers of air, and then just let the villages and other structures generate. So had to have some cleanup for the sand, so that was a bit problematic. So yeah, so the data pack doesn't have sand, it just creates the world without the blocks. And there's also another couple of things I'll be looking at. I've got an inheritance world, a hardcore world I've inherited I need to get a video made for, and I need to get a trailer done for the ethereal airships that modpack I've created as well. So that one is what I will be streaming the weekend after next, and that one is another floating island sort of world with airships and the ether and create, and yeah, basically Valkyrian Skies, Eureka ships, and Farmer's Delight. So a bunch of cool stuff in that one. If you're interested in that sort of thing, check it out later on in the week, or next weekend, not this weekend coming. And yeah, that's pretty much it from me. We've got a little bit of quiet coming up in the music. Once the music starts again and stops, I'll finish up the stream completely. But I will also say, if you haven't already subscribed and you've enjoyed what you've been watching, feel free to subscribe on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to follow on Twitch. And hopefully if I can get the viewership up on Twitch, I'll get the affiliate level. I've already got the followers for it. I just need the regular viewers. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing, please try and catch some more of my streams. I'll have another one on Tuesday, another one on Thursday around the same time. Otherwise, the weekend streams are a different time of day, just so you're aware. Alright, that's pretty much it for me. I'm up to nearly 3 hours of streaming, which is way longer than I normally do. So I will catch you in another one, or in a recorded video later on. Music, of course, is Cobblestone generated by